What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited for you to be a part of my journey. Tony and I are going to New York for just a few days. We have some Netflix stuff going on. We have a couple really exciting projects happening. We're excited to go. We heard it might be snowing, so we'll see. We got to the airport, of course. We got there a little early because Antonio loves going to the airport early. I like to get there right on time. We went to the Delta Lounge, enjoyed some coffee. This is us getting off the train. I kind of look like, I don't know how I'm dressed, to be honest. We had such a short trip there. We took one suitcase and it was overweight, so we were just wearing all of our damn clothes. That was heavy. Super quick flight to New York. I worked the entire way. Shocking. This is after we landed. I actually was on my period and cramping. I had to take medicine right away, so I got a little PBJ sandwich as soon as we landed. It was delicious. Ate that, took my medicine, and I was good to go. We don't go to New York often, and we felt like literally we were in a foreign country. It was kind of funny because I used to be an avid traveler, but I was like, where do I go? Where do the Ubers pick me up? And why do I look like this? Okay, found the Uber pickup. I was like, babe, found it. Look at my face. I literally cracked myself up. You can literally see me. I'm like, I don't know where to go. Found our Uber. I was dying because I literally felt like I had landed in a different country. I don't know what's wrong with me. I also have no concept of what New York looks like or where the different, well, I know what it looks like, but I don't know the different areas. Like, where are the upscale areas? Where do you go eat at night? I have no idea. So while we were driving the Uber, I was just looking like, oh, that way's the Bronx, or like that way's Harlem, or this way's Manhattan. It was really interesting. I really just don't spend time here. So I was excited to be with Antonio. This is me. Look at me. I'm like, oh, that's the city. No shit, Roxanne. Antonio was like, are you serious? Sometimes I find really, really crowded cities overwhelming. Maybe that's my anxiety. I don't really know. But for whatever reason, I don't know if it's because I was there working or I was excited about all the things we had coming up while we were in town, but it felt good to be here with Antonio. We got to our hotel. It was a really nice hotel, actually. It was a Residence Inn by Marriott, and the front desk lady was so nice. She gave us a room upgrade. I typically get room upgrades because I do have status with Marriott. So get to our room, excited to see our upgrade. We're like, this will be a nice little treat since we don't really get to travel too much together. And we open the door and we were just dying. Of course, this is so New York. I mean, anyone who lives in New York is probably seeing this like, that is so nice, because there's even a little kitchenette, but it's just so funny and wild in New York how small rooms are. You don't pay to live in your apartment there. You pay to live in that wild, fun, crazy experience of a city. Just for us, it's different than being in Atlanta. Our view was just insane. I was also so excited to see Times Square, and that's where we were on the little billboard right when our show came out on Netflix. So if we were here when the show came out, we would have seen our faces on that billboard, which is kind of cool. So of course, I was working a little bit, enjoying the view, trying to get some stuff done before we had to go to our event tonight. We had a little extra time after working, so we decided to walk in the most touristy area, which is wild. It's just touristy, but it was nice. Just a quick little refresher before getting ready for the night out. So we got ready. We were going to a Netflix premiere tonight. It was so fun. For my outfit tonight, I wanted to wear these shants. Antonio calls them shants. They're shoe pants, but I love shants. I have a couple pairs. And not only did I match this tree, I also was wearing a bathing suit top, and it was snowing. People had like 8 layers on, gloves, scarves, a hat. This lady, look at her, literally like Arctic tundra, and I'm just chilling. I was freezing, but you know, fashion doesn't know any limits. Before the event, we decided to go to a cute little dinner spot. My agent actually recommended this. Shout out Emily. It was such a good spot. The food was amazing. Ate really quick, grabbed one drink, and then headed over to Terminal 5. That's where Netflix was hosting their premiere of Squid Game: The Challenge. It was so dope. They really put it on. There was a line wrapped around the building. So they had a bunch of Netflix reality stars and Netflix talent at the event. And then they also had a lot of people come in who were just big Squid Game Challenge and Squid Game fans. And it was so fun. I don't know if you guys have seen Squid Games, but it's a very good show. And it's really eerie. And it's just a thriller, and it's ominous. And the vibe in there was fun, upbeat, but also had the ominous like Squid Game characters with their red suits on. It was a really cool experience. We were laughing because my outfit kind of matched them. I thought some of them were statues. They were all people, and I kept trying to like take pictures with them or nudge them, and they're like, excuse me, can you stop? I'm a person. I thought it was a statue. So we went upstairs. We had a little VIP Netflix moment. We had a little red carpet. It was a pink carpet, but I'm gonna call it red, for all the Netflix talent, which was so fun. We ran into some people that we know. They had open bar. We went downstairs for a while and took some pictures with all the fans. It was so fun fun meeting people, and I'm still getting used to people recognizing me, which is crazy because I was just on a reality show, but it's fun. If you guys are ever nervous to say hi, please say hi. I love it so much. I appreciate y'all. Oh, this is my girl Carousel. I don't know if you'll know her. She's on The Perfect Match. She was on Sexy Bee. She's been on a couple different Netflix shows. I just love her vibe. We clicked right at the beginning when the ultimatum came out. If you guys don't follow her, you should. I'm so glad to see her here. This is us pulling in one of the Squid Game characters. I'm dead. They did not want to get a picture with us, but I was like, come on, come get in our picture. Here's Antonio trying to play it slick. I was like, baby, walk by them. They look cool. He said, what's so funny? I was laughing. I love him so much. We were just having such a good time. They had one side that was super long and full of fans, and another side were all of the contestants, which was crazy because if you've seen the show, there's over 400 contestants. There were also just other Netflix fam there. We were actually watching the last episode of the Squid Game Challenge, and the last 3 contestants were actually here. Everyone was going to see who won the challenge for the first time together with the contestants. Everyone was wondering what was going to happen. The 3 final contestants got on stage. They said a little hello, excited to see it with us. Oh man, the music and the sound system in Terminal 5 for this was just amazing. I honestly got a little emotional watching this last episode. When you're going up for over $4 million, it's just a very intense situation. Anyways, no spoilers. If you haven't seen it, go watch first Squid Game, just the show, and then go watch Squid Game The Challenge, which is wild. They're also casting, I think, for season 2. So if y'all think you can handle the heat and do these games for $4.56 million, y'all should apply because that's a lot of money. All right, we get back and we were like hungry. What's new? We had some drinks. It was kind of late. And we're like, you know what? New York is a late city. We go to bed early usually. Let's go get some food in New York. Woo! We put on our comfy clothes. I think I was frustrated because Antonio was a little gassy in the elevator. I was like, get me out of this elevator. It's so wild to me in New York that it can be 11 p.m. and people are just starting to go out. It's just not like Atlanta at all. I do love that about New York. I never really appreciated it, but for whatever reason, this trip, Antonio and I kept talking about how much we loved it. We love walking. So I think for the first time, we really enjoyed walking around together everywhere from our hotel. It was awesome. So we were trying to decide where to go. That's the other thing about New York. There's so many options and late night options. So we were just walking around, looking at all the places, just literally enjoying this city together. Whenever we get the chance to travel somewhere, even if it's just work or a small little 2-day trip, I just have the best time with him. He's really like a bestie, man. All right, we found our food spot. I don't know if you guys are gonna believe this or not, but we are going to McDonald's, people. Let's go. He is the McDonald's king. So we were like, let's try it. I couldn't believe he said yes. I really wanted some French fries. I was so excited. This was him making the receipt a little scroll. Is that what it's called? Yeah, look at him. He's like, Saya, get me my McDonald's. And then he also wanted me to tape him getting his McDonald's. He's so cute. I love going to McDonald's with Antonio, honestly, just because he has so much experience working back there. He knows how hard it is. So he's always so sweet to the employees. This was me enjoying my fries and honestly listening to the people next to us. They were, I think, a little tipsy and they're talking about some crazy stuff. So I was eavesdropping hardcore. Antonio was like, can you not? But I really wanted to be a part of their conversation. All right, food was good. Antonio got a Sprite. Never seen him drink Sprite before. Headed home, walked back. It was freezing. It's supposed to snow the next day, so it was so cold. This is Antonio taking his shoes off. I love him. Feet. And we're ready for bed. Day 2, after an amazing day 1, we open up the curtains on day 2, and it is just snowing. It's so beautiful. We don't get that much snow out in Atlanta. Just Georgia doesn't really get that cold. So it was really, really pretty to see. This was a really exciting day. We had a lot of stuff going on, a lot of fun projects. So we got up pretty early, and first thing we did was jump in the shower. Antonio really wanted me to go over and see what was going on in the bathroom. And when I got there, he wanted me to see his artwork. Our moms would be so disappointed, but he was really proud of how good it turned out. Anyways, so we're gonna move on with our day. I don't know if y'all have this issue too, but I find it so hard to dress really cute, but also stay super warm. So I have my gloves on, and honestly, I put on way too many layers. We'll talk about that later. First stop we went to was Restoration Hardware. We did a little brunch there, just kind of celebrated being on this trip together and all the projects we had going on today. It was just so exciting. We never thought we'd be in a place like this together, especially the together part. So just the whole experience was great. And although we don't like to day drink that much, we just figured let's have a mimosa together. The view of the snow where we were sitting bustling, which is gorgeous. If y'all are in New York and haven't been to Restoration Hardware, go now. After we're done eating, we went to the Museum of Illusions. This was awesome. It was so fun, especially after having some mimosas together. This is where the layers were not good. I had too many layers and I was running around having so much fun in this museum that I was sweating up a storm. It was not good. I was seriously sweating. I had to go outside and take a break from how much fun I was having in there to cool down. Anyways, next event was Fashion File. This was so awesome. It was a VIP event. It was a blast. We met some amazing people, and not only did we meet amazing people, but my agency was there, and it was awesome to meet my agent in person, spent some good time with her, met a bunch of girls from New York in the fashion world. After that, of course, Antonio was hungry, so we stopped, got some pizza. I thought it would not be good pizza because it was kind of in the touristy area next to our hotel near Times Square, but it was so good. I was like, I don't want a piece. Then I ended up eating half of his. It was so fun sitting outside and eating that pizza with him. After that, we packed up our bags and we were out of there. It was such a fun 2 days. Honestly, the definition of work and play, because we were working, but it was just a great time together. Subscribe, follow me, give me a like, let me know what else you want to see. Do y'all enjoy watching me and Antonio travel together? Let me know. Love y'all.